Director. Today is our proposal where our title is on basic swimming camp and we are focusing on water confidence. So this is our statement of need. According to the World Health Organization report, it shows that there's about 40% drown overweight at every hour, which it sum up that has 372,000 people every year drown. According to Malaysia, it recorded that there are 700 cases of drowning, where 500 involve children aged between 1 to 34 years old. The main cause of the drowning is because of the lack of swimming ability, physical fitness, and rescuing skills. The greatest number of people now engage in water activities, the drowning rates have not gone down.
Police today confirmed that the bodies of the two victims, Johari Bakar and Nur Danila Johari, aged 57 and 14, were found this morning after a search operation was launched. Authorities said Norsuri's body was found suspended on a tree near a river about 3 kilometers from their home at 8:40 a.m., while her father's body was recovered later at 10 a.m. about 1.5 kilometers from the house. The man's wife, 53-year-old Chik Yang Tun, was also swept away but survived the ordeal after she was rescued by villagers at about 3 a.m. Villagers said the area was flooded since late last night due to a downpour and the water was chest deep at that time. It was learned that flash floods have inundated the district since last week and the family were trying to evacuate their home when the tragedy occurred. The two bodies were taken to Kulim Hospital for post-mortem.
At the coastal area of Terengganu. So there have many of the residents stays beside the coastal area, and when the monsoon time, maybe they will have a flooding event happen along the place. So residents of Terengganu need to have some basic knowledge on swimming. And on the other hand, Terengganu also is very famous on their trip to island around Terengganu. So they also need the basic skills on swimming, so that if got any things happen when they are going from the mainland to the island, they can have the skills on swimming and save themselves. Therefore, it is proposed that a basic swimming camp be organized for the Kuala Terengganu residents. The first goal of our program is to develop the great value basic swimming class among Kuala Terengganu residents from different age. First is to provide a basic swimming class according to 3 age of categories. Second is to conduct a swimming lesson every Tuesday and Thursday from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Third is to offer an affordable swimming class with 30 ringgit by providing a certificate for every participant. The second goal of our program is to spread drowning awareness and water safety education for Kuala Terengganu residents. First is to brief participants regarding the emergency preparedness and respond with water safety tips. Second is to demonstrate rescuing skills and emergency procedures for Kuala Terengganu participants. Third is to employ 4 professional swim instructors for participants.
Now, let's move on to the description of program. Our project name is Basic Swimming Camp Water Confidence. The summary of this program will be about teaching the basic swimming skill and build water confidence for the resident from Kuala Terengganu to participate. A few well-known swimming clubs may be invited and cooperate with experienced swim instructor to conduct basic swimming class. In addition, this program will also raise drowning awareness and water safety education for Kuala Terengganu residents. The unique for this program compared to other similar programs are that it will be awarded with a certificate of completion. The location will be held at the TH Hotel Kuala Terengganu, and this location is chosen because only 2 kilometers away from the Kuala Terengganu town, and the pool actually can occupy for more than 35 participants in one time. Our target community is the residents from Kuala Terengganu who lack of water confidence, and we will divide it into 3 categories, which the first category is the 15 years old below, and the second is 16 to 24 years old, and followed by the category 3, which is 25 years old and above. Our date and time will be set from January to February 2020, which is twice a week, and will be held on every Tuesday and Thursday at 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. For the collaborator, the swim instructor will collaborate with UMT Private Swimming Club, and the UMT Private Swimming Club will provide a few experienced swimmer as a helper to assist swim instructor throughout this program. And our community, which our program director is On Shilling, and with our community member Lee Shin Yun, Waring Kok Sao Jie, Wan Xiao Dong, and Chiu Xiu Zhen.
Okay, so now I'm going to present a SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis stands for strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. Okay, the first is strength. The strength of this program is we know the proper swimming techniques that will be used in teaching for the participants of the program. Next, we are a young and powerful committee that can work well and enjoy teaching with participants. Whereas our weakness is we have the limitation on the number of students due to the capability of swim instructors to handle each participant. The opportunity of this program are we educate participants a basic life skill and increase their water confidence. Besides that, we raise awareness of participants in drowning cases happen in Terengganu. After that, we conduct a tour of class in teaching basic education to the participants on rescuing people that are drowning. However, the threat of this program is the participants may be too scared of getting down into the pool. Next, the learning speed of some participants may be too slow and couldn't learn the swimming skills completely. Next, the participant may not understand their physical limitation when in the pool.
Our budget for the program will be about 10,000, and this one is illustrate our operational cost. So at the credit column, so first for swimming pool rental fee per month. So since our program will be just held on 1 month, so we just render per month, and which is cost 600. So the total we just 600 ringgit. And for next, salary for swim instructor. Our swim instructor got 4 persons, so each of them will be paid 2,500. So total up we will pay about 800. So next, certificate we will give for each participant, which is 35 participants. So we will print. For each person will be cost 2 ringgit, and total up will be 70. So for paddle, which is the swimming board, we also will give for each participant. So for the swimming board, we will rent for about 5 ringgit. So the total up will be 175. So for the total credit will be 8,845. So for debit, the participant will pay for the fees. So each participant has to pay the 3 ringgit. So total will be 1,050. So total up with the credit and debit. So the last we will left out 2,005 ringgit for the program.
Next, I will explain the project schedule of our swimming camp. We will open the registration from 8 to 15 of December 2019 through online. We will send the Google form to the Kuala Terengganu residents, and the participant will be arranged to 3 age category, and this program will be conducted twice a week, which is on every Tuesday and Thursday. On 3rd January for 2020, We will brief the participants about the ability of decision making during emergency situations and water safety trips. And we will also demonstrating the rescuing skills and emergency procedure to the participants. And next, we will start our swimming training on 7 and 9 January of 2020. First, we will warm up. We will have warm up exercise, and then in first week, we will teach the participants the proper breathing way in water and let them familiar with water to build up their water confidence. Next, we will teach the proper way of to sing and float with the help of swim instructor and the proper way of feeling in the water with paddle. And the second week, which is on 14 and 16 January of 2020, we will revise again the swimming techniques that learned from previous week. And we also will teach the participants the proper way to sing and float without the help of swim instructor. And we also will teach the way of feeling in the water with and without paddle on second week. Next, on third week, which is on 21st and 23rd January of 2020, we will revise again the swimming technique that learned from previous week. And in this week, we will let the participants learn the floating skills and the ability to swim continuously along the track line. We also will teach the participants on the turnover skill to improve their swimming ability. And at the fourth week, we will revise all the swimming techniques that learned from previous 3 weeks, and we will strengthen their swimming skills. And that's all for our activity in this swimming camp.
Victim. At that time, they will assess their victim and do what we call the head escape method. The victim will try and use them as a buoy. They'll slip the clinch, get control of their victim, and put him into a straight arm collar tow. They'll use a straight arm collar tow to plane the victim out. Once they have the victim on plane, they'll transition to what we call the cross chest carry. From then, it's a gut check, and they have to complete a 25-meter rescue.
about the anticipated outcome on our swimming camp. First, more individuals in Kuala Terengganu area will know the basic skills of swimming, and this will help them to survive if any emergency situations happen. And next, the residents of Kuala Terengganu will increase their awareness on drowning and know the basic way on rescuing people on drowning. These are the references we get from the credible sources, which are New Straits Times and The Star. Thank you.
I'm Ong Sili, the program director, and this is our committee: Lee Xin Yun, Waring Kok Sao Jin, Wan Xiao Dong, and Chiu Su Jin. Okay, thank you.